Happy Saturday, connoisseurs. It's Rod with POW Group. We're going to get started here in about a minute. Bit of a last minute live stream, so we'll give people a little bit of time to jump on. If you do know anybody that can jump on last minute, share the link with them and we'll get started here momentarily. Also, shout out to all the new POW Group VIP members on YouTube. Been seeing quite a few people take advantage of the new membership, so thank you very much. We'll get started here in about half a minute. And if we do have any membership, if we have any members in the house, make sure to drop a comment, show some love. I see we have quite a few people joining. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to get started here in about 15 seconds. All right, welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, everybody. It's Rod with POW Group. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday, August 17th. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a great weekend so far. In this video, we got some exciting news. Basically, the timeline is right on track. So the DEA is on track to finalize rescheduling by October, says agency official. And I don't think this should take anybody by surprise. In my opinion, I thought it was going to happen by September, sometime September, October. If it doesn't happen, it's a political death sentence to those that made promises saying they were going to do something, right? People aren't going to forget. The reason why, the Dems took control of the Senate and the White House is because of their pro-MJ stance. And today it's been very lackluster and just empty promises. So like I said, if they don't do something, it's their political death sentence. And I would say it's going to happen. I'm close to 100% possible. There's never a guarantee in life, but especially in the financial realm, but close to as 100% as possible. And then with a slight chance of descheduling, maybe they come back and say that based on all of the comments, descheduling seemed to be what everybody wanted. I don't think that's the most likely scenario. Maybe, a very small chance, 5% or something like that. But I'd say it's a 90 to 95% chance that it gets rescheduled we have the final ruling by October, at least before the elections. And then I think it will get enacted at some point in early 2025. Then we also have adult use in Florida vote in November, and I think that'll get enacted in the summer of 2025 as well. But before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and you should never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. Also, you can follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. We've got Jam in the house. Welcome to the live stream, man. Should we believe them? Hello, Rod. You bet. I think so. I think it's going to happen. Like I said, it's just if they don't do it, it's a political death sentence. So we'll go over the details here in just a moment. But shout out to all the new members that joined the channel. I really do appreciate. I'll just mute that here right now. But I really do appreciate all of the support along the way. I just launched this VIP YouTube membership, so you'll get access to member-only videos, priority reply to comments, member-only live chats, member shoutouts, custom emojis, badges, etc. So I really do appreciate all of the support. Also, just want to remind everybody as well that I'm going to be giving away an annual membership to the POW Group private community and one free POW hat. So essentially all you have to do is just go to the community tab, scroll down, and then click on more. You'll be able to click on this video, just drop a comment, and I'll do a random comment picker on August 23rd, and 2 people will win. Like I said, one an annual membership, and then the other one will be a POW hat. And you can go to powmerch.ca and check out all of the hats and the new swag that we have on there as well with the new logo. You can see here. Here's a sneak peek of it. So getting a lot of great feedback about that as well. People love the new logo, so I appreciate the support. So here's the article. The MJ Herald. Try not to say that word. YouTube doesn't like it. So the DEA remains on track to finalize the rescheduling of MJ by October, according to an agency official. So the public comment period for the proposed rescheduling ended on July 22nd. Oh, this was from August 16th, so yesterday as well. So rescheduling ended on July 22nd with over 43,000 comments submitted, which was the most comments ever. The DEA is currently analyzing these comments with a final ruling anticipated within the next coming weeks. The proposal to move MJ to Schedule 3 was first published by the DEA on May 21st, initiating a 60-day public comment period. With that period now concluded, the DEA's focus has shifted to reviewing every comment as required by law. According to the DEA official, the process is progressing as planned despite the volume of comments. We've already analyzed tens of thousands of comments, and with the help of AI as well, it's going to be, maybe they're using AI, who knows? But these things are only going to get less cumbersome and easier in the future. But do still have thousands remaining. At this pace, we are still on track to finalize rescheduling announcement to come prior to October, the official stated. The official requested anonymity, and while we could not independently verify their statements, we did confirm that the individual works for the DEA, so that's good to see. This same official accurately informed us in January that the DEA would announce rescheduling before summer. An official announcement came a few months later on April 30th, so the track record seems to be on point so far. So if you were wondering, Jam, if we can believe them, well, this is pretty good confidence. If MJ is moved to Schedule 3, it would allow medicines derived from it and its compounds to be prescribed nationwide pending regulatory approval. The move would also provide state legal medical MJ patients and businesses with a range of federal benefits and protections. Despite the DEA often taking months or even years to analyze comments and reach a final decision on rescheduling proposals, both President Biden and Attorney General Merrick Garland have instructed the agency to expedite the review process. So the more you learn financial markets, the more it starts, you see the game that they play, right? And, they're going to leave it as close to the election as possible because people have memory. We all have a memory of a goldfish now, thanks TikTok. But, people don't tend to remember things unless it's very close to the election. And I saw a poll there the other day that Donald is actually luring a lot of young males, and he's getting a lot of support from that demographic. So who is very much in tune with MJ and crypto? That would be your 25 to 35 year aged male, right? That's predominantly, if I look at my YouTube analytics and all my crypto videos, all my MJ videos, there's some women, and I appreciate all the women that tune in, but I'm just being honest, like 90 to 95% of people that watch my content and my crypto and MJ are somewhere around 25 to 35 years of age, and they're male, right? So they're probably going to use, and we have crypto for Harris. There's a big push. Who was it? Chuck Schumer also was basically saying that we need to get some sort of crypto legislation done before the election. So as I said, I think crypto's on the front and center, but they're going to use MJ as well toward the end. I would say, like I said, in October, we're going to see fireworks. We're going to see them pumping the hell out of it, trying to get as many young people out as possible to kind of sway those voters, right? It's very reminiscent of what happened to the Liberals here in Canada when they legalized it in 2018, right? The elections, that's why they basically won the elections, and there was record amounts of voters, especially young voters, who got out and voted, right? So this is big news in my opinion. Curious to see what everybody else thinks in the chat, but we'll jump into that now. I'm going to keep this video a little bit shorter today. I do have to get the rapid fire news video out here shortly after this, and then I'm going to do a members only video as well. So once again, shout out to all of the VIP members here on YouTube. If we do have any in the house, drop a comment. Hey, Justin, think anything will be said at the DNC? What's the DNC? Is that the Democratic National Convention? I would assume. Yep. Okay. When is that? Because like I said, they're probably going to want to wait to as close to the election as possible. And the Dems are just starting to switch and change their tune on crypto. So like I said, for a long time now, I think crypto's at the front and center. It's going to continue to lead. And then after crypto enters a bear market, they'll pump the ever-living hell out of MJ, right? And just like what happened in 2018 when Canada legalized. We had massive crypto bull run. MJ had its bull run after crypto went into a bear market, right? And MJ's been in a almost 4 year bear market, while crypto's been in a 4 year bull market, right? So yeah, it's Monday, August 19th to August 22nd, the DNC. So, no, I think I don't think they're gonna mention it. They might briefly mention MJ. I doubt it. Like I said, to quote Boris Jordan as well, he's been on the same page as me. He thinks that rescheduling is going to happen before the election. And he said that they're going to wait to as close to the election as possible and pretty much everything that we've been saying. Boris Jordan and I am trying to have him on the channel as well for an interview because we think very similarly. And I've been saying this for months and months and months. But yeah, I think they're going to really push crypto at the convention probably. And then they're going to probably wait until September, October to really push MJ as close to the election as possible. They need to change their tune and do a 180 on crypto, just like the other side of the aisle did. And I think they'll use this convention. And then I think in September, October is where we'll probably see them really start to back MJ. But great question. I forgot about the convention for the DNC. So, but no, I wouldn't hold my breath. I think they're going to primarily focus on crypto. Boris in the house, thanks for joining the live stream. I have a feeling that 2025 will be the MJ year. Absolutely, I do. I think that as well. The only wild card, right, is if SPY goes into a bear market. So we could see MJ get hit pretty badly. The only thing is if we see MJ rally, into the fall, if we see 200, 300, maybe even 400% gains on some of these names into the fall, well, then we can handle the 30, 40, 50% pullback at that point, right? Because we'll be so much higher. But if we were to see a 30, 40, 50% pullback right now in MJ, that would be basically new all-time lows and new 52-week lows on a lot of these names. So hopefully we can cushion the blow and get a nice rally here into October. And then if the broader market does pull back and go into a bear market, I think MJ will pull back heavily and then it will rebound quicker and then go on to be probably outperforming, be one of the best performing, if not the best performing sector over the next couple of years. And I'm still going to do a video on that as well. I get a lot of people asking me that question, so I'll probably do a video here soon. Got a lot of things on my plate, a lot of videos that I want to do. Rod, where do you check your news about the Canadian government doing something about changing the taxes on MJ companies? So it was mentioned on the Dales report. They talked to the Attorney General, I think it was, in Ontario, and he mentioned that they were tabling this. This is something that they were looking to do. But Tilray CEO has said it multiple times. He said that he said that it could switch from a flat fee to a percentage fee, right? So he works with the governments. These MJ companies work with the governments. So they know that, they're having conversations with these government officials, right? And Health Canada, et cetera. So I would say that, just based on what the Ontario Attorney General said and what Erwin Simon, CEO of Tilray, has been saying, I would say that it's going to happen at some point sooner than later, because basically they're charged $1 excise tax on every single gram sold, not a percentage of it, right? Which ends up, I think, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars on these companies' bottom lines, right? When that happens, when it switches to a percentage fee, tens of millions just in a quarterly basis, could be hundreds of millions of dollars on an annual basis, right? Tilray very close to that $1 billion run rate in annualized revenue. And I think they paid $150 million in excise taxes last year. So that's huge, right? But great question, Jam. Jam says, Justin, I'm confident they will mention it at the DNC. Yeah, I mean, they might mention it briefly. I don't want to say they won't, but if they do, it'll be very brief, I think. But like I said, I think they're going to focus more on crypto because they're just starting to change their tune on crypto, and they need to because they're already behind, right? So they need to change their tune quickly. August 18th to the 22nd. Yeah, we just checked that. 19th to 22nd. Yeah, I just brought it up there and I forgot already. Yeah, 19th to the 22nd. Awesome news. Let's go Tilray and MSOS. You bet. Thanks for joining the live stream, Grit and Grunt. Justin says, I think we run into the election, then see a larger correction typical to October. Yeah, typically we see a drop-off in activity in the summer months, selling may go away type of thing, right? Nothing really major happens during the summer, but I think it's going to happen, where we could see, I think we could go sideways, maybe one more leg down on some of these MJ names, but I think for the most part, we're going to potentially see, a rally into October, and then rescheduling, and then Florida on the ballot as well, right? So. But yeah, Florida on the ballot, I think that's going to pass. Germany looking to fast track Pillar 2. We could see an improvement to excise taxes in Canada. That'll probably happen around the same time rescheduling and 280E goes away, right? Which will be another generational buy in MJ. Yep, absolutely. I agree. on the monthly higher low. Yeah, a lot of names starting to form monthly higher lows and try to confirm their monthly uptrends that haven't done so already. Thank you, sir. You bet. My pleasure. Thoughts on MSOX if all catalysts hit? Yeah, so MSOX, it's leveraged, so it does have some added risk. So it's a 2x MSOS leverage, daily ETF. So I would just keep that in mind, that it's a little bit more risky. But yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with and it does hold MSOS, so they don't double dip on the fees either. But yeah, that one just in the last week or so, it's up about 50%. And then if you bring up MSOS over that same time period, it's up about 20%, right? So makes sense. All right, hopefully this video was helpful. Thanks everybody for joining the live stream. Once again, shout out to all the members. It's probably ideal to see a sequence of the catalyst. Yeah, and the question is if we do see some of these catalysts hit, it's just a question of how many do we have in a row or how many happen simultaneously. And there's no telling how high some of these names can go, right? But I'm here for it. I'm excited. It's been a ride, but like I said, super fulfilling and rewarding to be here with it, with all of you on this journey. So going to end it there. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Keep an eye out for that rapid fire news update video. And I'll also be getting a members only video out at some point here this weekend as well. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you again on the next video. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth, and take care.